Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Monday, May 8th, and I'm going to be analyzing gold versus the US dollar starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. But first, take a look at my new trading course available to all Gold Patreon members. The link for more information about that can be found up here in the corner. So on Gold Monthly, I still believe this is like a 1, ABC of 2, this is a big wave 3, and most likely an ABC of 4. I do believe that we are going to break out of these levels. I do believe that we are going to end up at least up at the 61.8 and maybe even higher than that to finish off this uptrend. So let's take it down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly, you definitely kind of got to squish it down a little bit to understand this, because to me this looks like a 1, this looks like a 2, and it looks like we are in that wave 3. Now if this is a wave 3, it needs to go beyond a 100% Fibonacci extension of wave 1 projected out the bottom of wave 2. A wave 3 needs to be bigger and stronger than a wave 1, because that's what a wave 3 is. So I still believe that this is going to go all the way up to about the $2,300 area to finish off this uptrend. So let's keep going down while keeping all that in mind to the daily. Now, on the daily, gold was definitely quite tricky for a couple weeks here because of all this consolidation, but I stuck to my guns with saying that this is still in an uptrend because price never broke below structure and never closed below structure, telling me that the trend was still up, and believing the longer time frames told me that it was still in a wave 3, and I still believe it is in a wave 3, and I still believe that it will make higher highs and higher lows. This line right here represents all-time highs, so I do expect to see a lot of volatility around that area, but I still think that it will eventually break out of that area and keep on going up to make that pattern like I was showing on the weekly and monthly time frames. So taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. So 4 hour time frame, very corrective we had here. It kind of looks like an A, B, C, D, E, probably an A, B, C of. So we have an A and then an A, B, C, D, E of wave B, and then that little push down right there is most likely the wave C. This big impulsive move up right here I think is part of a continuation. Now we do have to be a little cautious because right now this move up does look like it could possibly be a correction and it could possibly make another move down, but looking at the dollar index and looking at all dollar pairs, it looks to me like this could possibly be a correction, and this very easily could just keep on drifting up, especially after making 3 waves down and turning at the 61.8 Fibonacci level. When all the higher time frames tell me the trend is up and I see 3 waves down and an impulsive move up at a fib level, that tells me that most of the time the trend is back in action. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour time frame, this move up does look a little corrected, and if you look at other gold pairs, they do look like they kind of want to go down more. So do be a little cautious about this, but to me it does look like one down, corrective up, and then another down right to a Fibonacci level. Like I said, all the higher time frames telling me the trend is up. Shorter time frames, I see 3 waves down and a Fibonacci bounce. That tells me there's a very good likelihood that this will keep on trending up, and that we still need to primarily be looking for longs in an uptrend at the end of any pullbacks that we may see on these shorter time frames. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.